Hey YouTube, Alan again. Quick keto video. A one-on-one, if you will, of truck stop keto. What is truck stop keto? I get asked all the time, what are you doing? Well, I'm doing keto. I've lost, almost 70 pounds in 6 months time. And, about 5 months I started snacking like crazy and not really, if you're hungry, you eat. And I don't count anything. It's lazy keto. You don't count anything. You just eat what you're supposed to eat. Good natural food. It was food that we were intended to eat before God decided he was smarter than, or man was smarter than God and decided to change what we eat. Basically we weren't grazing in pastures years ago. That's, your cows and your grazing animals. We were carnivores. And that's basically our diet. And when you stick to what you were intended to eat, the weight just comes off. And the more you learn, the more you want to know. I can leave a link towards that. So that's what keto is. And what is it? Well, it's your body's intended to run on fat burning. We were supposed to be burning fat instead of sugar. Well, we get so much sugar in our diets that we can't burn the fat. So that's what ketosis is burning fat. It's fuel for your body, keeps your energy going. And when you make that transition from fat to sugar, you're gonna notice dramatic improvements. I get told by a lot of people I can't do it because I've got diabetes, I've got sugar, high cholesterol. All that's a bunch of BS. The ketogenic diet will improve all these conditions. Just do a little research, go to Dr. Eric Burge, and you'll see what, insulin resistant body types. Get healthy first. You get healthy to lose weight. And once you're there, it's a lifestyle change. So, if you're looking at a quick diet to lose weight, this isn't for you because, it's a lifestyle change. You really need to embrace it. But like I said, I'm doing lazy/dirty keto. As a trucker, I don't have that kind of control over what other people, when I go into the truck stops to eat, what they're using for oils. But I do have choices on the menu that, if you think about it, are smart choices that keep you within, within reason, and you can still lose weight out on the road. Well, I get that excuse a lot of times too. Oh, we're going on a trip. Maybe when I get back, we'll do this. You can still do keto out on the road, folks. I do it every week. My typical lunch is probably 3 hard-boiled eggs and a portion of bacon. And I eat that probably, 1, 2 o'clock whenever I'm hungry. Sometimes I'm not even hungry and I force myself to eat it anyways. Intermittent fasting, once you start into intermittent fasting, it plays in role with the keto diet. Basically, you're not eating for 14, 16 hours. 16 hours is the magic number. Get your body into what they call autophagy, where it starts eating the bad cells and rebuilding new cells. So that's what you want to look for. What you want to get into is a 16-hour window, and you eat within the 8 hours. So if you get up at noon, hey, you can eat till 8 o'clock that night. And you go to sleep, hey, you woke up, now you got another 8, 12 hours. If you're hungry, drink some water, a little salt in it maybe help. Salt is good for you. Eggs are good for you. Lots of meat. Carnivore diet, basically you just meat. If you're going to do a carnivore diet, get in some seafood in there, because you definitely need seafood with a carnivore diet. Ketogenic diet, you're looking at lots of dark leafy greens and your salads. You stay away from iceberg lettuce. There's nothing in there. You've got men have an advantage over women when on a ketogenic diet. Men never listened to the doctors when we were told, hey, we don't eat this, don't eat that. Well, hey, we wanted our bacon. We love bacon. And our steaks, big juicy steaks, you know, you'll lose more fat eating steaks, pork, than you will eating skinless chicken. You know, there's no fat when they take it all away, and you know, there's another misnomer right there. And that's why, you know, women said, oh, when the doctor said we can't eat, you know, we want a low fat diet, women listen to the doctors and they buy the groceries, and now we have skinless chicken available on the shelves, you know, which years ago you never heard of, you know. We ate it, and men, we wanted our skin chicken, you know, for the barbecue and all whatnot. So, you know, another thing to watch for though is, you know, the women listen to the doctors, the guys didn't, and our bodies adapt to the fat burning because we've been doing it a lot longer. Women went a lot leaner and followed the orders better, and they have a little more trouble getting into the fat burning mode. Just the way it is. Things to watch for when you're eating out, and always read the label even when you're shopping. When you're shopping, stay away from your condiments. The only good condiment basically is a mustard, unless you find specific keto friendly options. There are barbecue sauce, I believe, I could be wrong, sugar raised barbecue sauce. You can find a sugar-free barbecue sauce. You'll see it, Walmart sells it. There are ketchups. Basically I just avoid ketchup. And when you're at a truck stop, you definitely want to avoid your condiments. Just stick to the ketchup. Salad dressings, you go to like an iron skillet, the Petro, TA. When you go to the salad bar, guys, at the very end, stay away from all the dressings. Get yourself the salad mix, the stuff with the red stuff in it, and all the darker leafies in there, the spinach. Get yourself build yourself a salad, but at the end, throw the red wine vinegar. At the end of the bar, a little clear bottle. Red wine vinegar is an ingredient for balsamic vinaigrette, which is keto friendly. A little salt and pepper, you know, on there. Hats off to Petro because they do have a smothered chicken, which is keto friendly. Doesn't have the skin on it. Comes with spinach, Swiss cheese, and brings me to cheeses. When you eat out, guys, go with Swiss cheese because you can't fake the bacteria in the cheese to make the holes in cheese. So when you go, typically Sunday, I'll go to a Subway. I'll have a salad built, put red wine vinegar on there, and we'll red wine vinegar the heck out of it. That'll last me the following day. And then I'll have bacon and eggs. And I'll go in, I'll do an iron skillet Petro normally. I'll have the smothered chicken, or I'll even do the buffet sometimes. I'll have baked chicken, if they got baked chicken in there. I've done that, depends on the vegetables. I like Brussels sprouts, so sometimes, you know, big heaping portion of Brussels sprouts, salad bar. I make a couple of trips. It works. Hey, if you're hungry, eat. No point in starving yourself to death. This diet does work. But like I said, if you know, try to get the intermittent fasting in there, you'll get better results. If you're looking for quick results, you know, after a few months, start snacking, and you know, you can open up your window from the intermittent fasting, and you know, you'll just maintain at that point. That's what you're looking for, is to maintain. Basically is what I'm doing now, is maintaining. If you find a restaurant that has liver, hey, organ meats are great. Put that on there. Typically Wednesday night my dinner's there. At the Fort, I'll go with a good home cooked burgers, and instead of fries, I get broccoli. A lot of times they'll let you substitute something. Sometimes I do coleslaws. You don't have control over what they use in the coleslaws. You know, yes, it's dirty, but it's, you know, probably a lesser of the evils when you're looking to eat out. So when you order your burgers, most places have burgers. Order without the buns, without the fries, mustard. You can order salads. Get yourself a garbage omelet, basically an omelet with everything in it. And that's a good meal too. Burgers, omelets, steaks, pork chops, all that. Get yourself a good salad, red wine vinegar. Sometimes I'm out in Syracuse and I'll have delivery, a pizza joint. Most pizza joints have buffalo wings. Buffalo wings are great. Get them bone in. Get a hot sauce. Stay away from the mild stuff, because then now they started introducing sugar and all the sweet flavored stuff. Stick to a regular traditional hot wing. They're typically sugar free. You don't have control over the oils, so you know it's dirty, but it works. You know, when I'm home, I try to eat as clean as possible. You know, stay away from vegetable oil, corn oils. All those manufactured processed oils aren't good for you, folks. Stick to all natural butter, salted butter, olive oil. Your natural fats are what you're looking for. Dark leafy greens, anything that grows above ground. You know, they have carbohydrates in it, but you minus the fiber in it, so that keeps you keto. Do away with your oils. Like I said, we weren't cows. Your flours, stick to an almond flour, coconut flour. That's all keto friendly. Snacks, typically, if I'm out on the road and want some snacks, I stick to pistachios are good. Most of your nuts are good. Some walnuts. Stay away from peanuts. Although I do peanut butter fat bombs. Tastes like a Reese's peanut butter cup. Actually pretty delicious. It's a fat bomb with MCT oil in it. Usually some sort of keto sweetener. Study up on your keto sweeteners when you have your coffee in the morning. Coffee does not break an intermittent fast unless you add stuff to it. Typically I have heavy cream in my coffee, and you know the reverse is true with dairy products. Keep the full fat in there. Our bodies know what to do with full fat. It's when man starts messing around with it and removing the fat that the sugar remains, and now it's spiking your insulin. So like I said, check out Dr. Eric Burge, Dr. Ken Berry, and Dr. Boz. I tend to lean towards Dr. Ken Berry a lot. He's down to earth. You'll like him. Do your research. Just keto these people, and keto whatever questions you may have. You know, I have sugar. So go Dr. Ken Berg, type that in, type in sugar, and you'll see all his videos concerning sugar, and you know, he'll point you in the right direction as to doing what you're doing with the sugar. So there's some examples of what truck stop keto is. It can be done out on the road. If you're doing clean, natural keto and you're going on a trip, hey, don't give up on the diet. There's no reason to. You can order a burger without buns. You can substitute your fries for a good healthy vegetable. Like I said, get broccoli if it's available, and then you generally put some pats of real butter on there. If they have real butter, salt it down real good, and yeah, it's good stuff. And stick to your higher fat meats. If you're looking to lose weight, stick with your pork and beef. You can't go wrong with that. Like I said, bacon's good for you. I eat bacon every day, guys. You gotta love it. So that's all I got on this quick video. I just thought I'd throw it out there. This is Truck Stop 101. Just the essentials. If you got any questions or whatever, let me know and I'll try to answer anything I can if you're looking at getting into some truck stop keto, eating out on the road. Like I said, I do this for a living. I'm doing it every week, and then when I get home, I still try to be as clean as possible. I don't always have success because it is what it is. Sometimes you got holidays, you know, Thanksgiving like that, so hey, you end up wolfing down an entire apple pie, but you try to keep it to that one meal and go with it. Get right back on track and do it. Thank you, guys.